Hi there, welcome to LSAT Demon Daily. I'm Josh Mansfield, a teacher with the Demon, and with me is Nathan Fox, one of the founders of LSATdemon.com and the weekly podcast Thinking LSAT. Nate, our email today is from Sam with the subject, do not register before you're ready.
I agree. Sam says, I wanted to reach out for advice and also serve as a cautionary tale for those of you who are registered for the LSAT. I started studying for the LSAT in March, and I registered for the June one just to see how it would go. He's got scare quotes around just to see how it would go. Yeah, you can do practice tests that'll tell you roughly how it's going to go. There's no point wasting an official attempt. 200 whatever dollars. No, don't do that. Sam says, I had plans to apply this fall and figured it wouldn't hurt because I intended to take it again in August or September if need be. My PTs were nowhere near where they needed to be, but I took it anyway. I've been studying for October, but I think I might be going backwards, especially on RC. Like a slow decline, my last few RC sections were -5, -6, and then -7. I decided I will withdraw from October because clearly I'm either burnt out or feeling the pressure of fall applications. It was very hard because I was grinding out these past few months like crazy, so taking a whole gap year just to do it again is tough, but I can't squander these last two attempts. Oh God, so Sam already did take June, August, and September.
That's what it seems.
And isn't reporting any score. We don't, Sam's not telling us what he scored on any of those attempts, which leads me to believe that they're probably pretty bad.
If, or at least below what he wants, if it's enough that he's saying, I'm going to withdraw from October.
This is why you just never register in the first place unless you're happy with your practice test scores.
Right.
So now Sam's stuck with only 2 official attempts remaining.
Right.
For the advice, I want to know when I should start studying again. What do you mean start studying again?
Well, he described being burnt out, and which is why he's withdrawing from October. So I think he's implying
don't use that as an excuse to not study for weeks or months.
Yeah.
Sam says, should I take a couple of months away and then hit the ground running? No, dude. What? No. You need more time to prep. I get it that you've been grinding out the last few months like crazy, but you haven't gotten the gains that you want. So you probably need to prepare in a different way, but not stop preparing. No, you need to keep preparing. You need to chip away at it a little bit every day until you get there. So should I take a couple of months away and then hit the ground running, keep doing what I was doing until I'm ready for the next one, or do light drilling and slowly build myself back up? I know, I should have listened to the register when you're ready advice, but I'm moving forward in the right direction now. Well, you are if you are studying, yeah.
Right. Don't take a couple months off.
No.
I think Sam is thinking about this like he's like coming back from an ACL injury and like trying to figure out how to get back into sport. And it's not that serious, Sam. But similarly, you say that you've been grinding. So what does that grinding mean? Does that mean 1 hour to 2 hours a day of concentrated, dedicated work? I don't call that grinding. I call that just a consistent performance and consistent studying designed to improve. So if that's what you were doing, you should continue to do that. Now, if your grinding was 4, 5, 6 hours a day, no, don't do that. 1 quality hour every single day. Drilling, time sections. If you have time after that hour, go to some classes and don't sign up until you're ready.
Yeah, your problem is, which you did it wrong. You signed up for June before you were ready, and then you just decided to keep doing the same thing. Banging your head against the wall. You're not ready. Oh, but I'll take August anyway. Oh, but I'll take September anyway. Oh, because I have to apply right now this cycle. Oh, but no, you're not. You're not, because you didn't have the right LSAT score. So you need to get your practice test scores where you want them before you register for the next test, whenever that is. But you're not going to make any progress by taking 2 months off. I mean, if you're really feeling shitty about this, take a week off. Okay, fine.
Sure.
Take a week off. But then when you come back to it, it needs to be, like Josh says, an hour, one high quality hour every day. Get up an hour earlier and study before work or study before school, and do one high quality hour most days. And you should be making steady progress toward your goal. If that feels like, if that's grinding, if that is grinding to you, then you need to find a different career path.
Yeah.
Because lawyers work just unbelievably hard. And so, yeah, I don't think you need to work unbelievably hard at your LSAT prep. I think that
No.
you can do a civilized hour, if
While you're
it's a high
working,
quality
while
hour
you're-
every day,
yeah.
you're going to make progress. And that shouldn't feel like a grind. Not if you're doing it right.
We're not even touching on the second mistake that I think was contributing to Sam's lack of progress, which is he was trying to get ready for applications this fall. Honestly,
Oh, yeah.
It's probably a good thing that he wasn't ready for October, because even if his practice tests indicated that he was ready, he would have used that as an excuse to start applying in November. And then he's behind the game again. And so you have two contributing factors. And it's so interesting because we talk all the time about the impact that has on your application cycle, right? The consequences of applying late, that it costs you the equivalent of LSAT points and GPA when you apply later. But it also impacts your LSAT performance. I've seen so many students who say, I'm just going to take a gap year. And then they get to November, they take November and they blow it out of the water, because now they saw they have all these attempts. It's not like they're trying to get anything in. They just sat down and started doing the LSAT.
Yep.
2 months later, they're scoring their best score ever. They have their score, and then they got 6 months to prep their applications.
Yep. Yeah, you need to be taking, you got 2 more attempts. You should plan on using both of those attempts.
Mm-hmm.
I think roughly April and June of next year, at the latest. That gives you between now and April to get ready. If you can't get ready between now and April, I don't know that you even can get ready. So that seems like, you got plenty of time if you start now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you take 2 months off, if you do again what you've done in the past, which is giving yourself a couple months to study, if you wait until next February or March, like you did the first time, to start studying for a June exam, or God forbid, April exam, that's not going to work out. So you need to be studying now. If you do it this way, your practice tests you might all of a sudden be killing it in December and decide to sign up for the February test. And that would be great. But you got to wait for the practice test scores to indicate that you're really ready.
And Sam says that, I taking a whole nother gap year to do it again is tough. Those gap years, not like, one, getting the LSAT ready makes it well worth it. Two, as someone who took multiple gap years, I couldn't imagine not having my gap years and the experience and the insight that it gives me.
Yeah.
I loved my gap years, especially, and I love them even more now that I'm in law school. Don't lament those gap years. They are making you a better law student if you're raising your LSAT and you're doing work that's trying to get you exposure and help you learn about what you want to do once you've gone to law school.
Starting school this fall, next fall, the fall after that, who cares?
Who cares?
That makes no difference. In the long run, it makes no difference, except for, if you try to do it faster than what you're really able to, then you end up going to the wrong school at the wrong price.
Mm-hmm.
And accumulating this mountain of debt that you're never going to get out from under. We're encouraging you to just pump the brakes a little bit and take your time. This is a cautionary tale, y'all. Do not be like Sam. Don't sign up for tests that you're not ready for. How do I know if I'm ready? You know if you're ready because your practice tests will show you that you are ready.
Yep. Thanks for writing in the tale, Sam. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Sam. Email daily at lsatdemon.com if you would like to ask us a question or share some LSAT or law school admissions news. Thanks for listening.